All right. Oh,
Merry Christmas, folks. Tis the season, as they say. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Welcome
yeah.
back.
Tumefika mpaka hapa December. It's crazy, man.
Tumejitahidi sana.
I'm just thinking the bumps and the high and lows that tumekuwa nazo, throughout this year. We paused for a while, but we came back. And it was a little bit inconsistent, but at the end of the day, we're still putting out something out there, and I'm proud for how this year went by. To my side, just a quick reflection would be, imeanza very rough. It started very rough. I remember those days, January, February. I didn't want to, I was in a bad position. And all I could say is that it was just a bad start, and again, looking back, it's like, I always say to myself, every single time I get to a point whereby I'm worried about a situation, it's like, there's going to get to a point in time whereby I'll look back and I was like, shit, why were you worried? So and then just find a way to just move on from there. So before I get too deep into that, maybe you could start with just a this year reflection of how has this year been to you? And something that I don't know about. Shouldn't be something I know,
Well, okay, that's gonna be hard because I feel like you've kind of been with me like through every step of this year. Obviously, I don't know, this is something I've been hearing a lot too. I feel like 2024 has been a little bit rough. I can't speak for everyone, but most people I speak to have been saying this year, has really been testing, has really been one of those years where you're like, damn, it's really, you really be going through some shit. Obviously I had surgery at the start of this year. With my injured finger, but healed up. Got a chance to come back home, which was great. Like I think I needed that for my soul. And traveled around as well. Came back. Go back to the grind, and honestly, I feel like finally got some shit figured out. So as it took us a while, and the year was very hard. You know what I mean? There was a lot of things that needed to be straightened, but hey, we're here, and
that's true.
all we could say is thankful. And even when we look throughout the world, there's been so much shit that's gone on this year. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so much shit. Like you wanna start us off with that one? Because I'm gonna say so much, but there's been so much going on this year, and if
man.
it's us covering it, it's so many other people talking about
Did you
it.
ever
It's
get
crazy.
time to talk about that guy or the Baltazar guy? The guy who
Oh
slept with over like 400 women.
yeah! Oh my god! Oh
I
my
think
god!
I think that's a highlight for
I
some
swear to
time that
God.
they don't even have a dance for it.
Which is what? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they do
No
have a
way.
dance for it. And there's this restaurant in Arusha that they
Yeah.
have a framed picture of him just on the wall.
No.
I swear to God.
No. Are you
I think
kidding me? No way. What for? But the thing is, that nigga is so famous. You know what's funny, bro?
yeah.
Even the other day I was talking to my mom, right? My mom. She was like, "Did you hear about this?" Like, I'm like, "No way, you know as well." Like, that's insane. It's all over. Like everyone knows about it. Like that's
Oh yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh
That's so
yeah. Oh yeah.
crazy.
For people that don't know, like Baltazar is a guy who kind of made the headlines in Africa. He's from I don't remember his country per
I
se.
thought it was I thought it was Equatorial Guinea, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
Something like
yes,
that.
something like that. I was about to say the same
Yeah.
thing, but I'm not exactly sure. But there were almost 300, 400 videos of him having, you know, intercourse with different women, and it started from his family, family friends, part of his family, to government people, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I
How
don't,
many bodies is this? How many bodies this guy
400, 400. And with all the videos, like all the women looked to consent with what they were doing, from the recording to what they were doing. So apparently one of the ladies killed herself. By the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like she couldn't take it. She couldn't
Ah,
take it.
shit. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
can imagine. Like,
yeah,
when some of these people, like, in relationships as well, like,
yeah. Like the attorney general wife, like the president's daughter or something like that. Like it's
brother was a menace, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's
yeah.
insane. That's
So I
so
think that
insane.
that kind of really made up the highlight of
Oh
the
my
year a
God.
little bit.
Yeah. When do you ever hear anything like that happening? Ever? Like, what? That's
Yeah, I
insane.
mean,
What did this
second,
guy
I don't
do?
know, like it's rare, exactly, and especially from the African countries, it's
Yeah.
rare to hear something like that. Like because dude, how do you even get close to the attorney general's wife? How do you get close to that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. What did he do, like, for a living? Like, what was he doing? Do you
I
know?
think he was a businessman, and like
Yeah.
he was actually under investigation over like some corruption cases that he had. So as they were investigating on that, that's what they
Yeah.
found. So they didn't get him over what he was actually doing, but it was after an investigation of a corruption case that he had. So
Shit.
things came to light, man.
Damn. So they were investigating something else, and then they found out that he was.
Yeah. So hey,
That's
hey, hey, hey,
insane.
be careful of what you do in the dark, man. It will
Oh
come to
my
light one time.
God. No, 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 no. That's insane. No, on some real shit, man. Like, it could never be
Yeah.
hidden. No,
Oh
no
yeah.
matter how long you might think it will be,
Oh
because
yeah.
what?
But again,
But
400 is
400
there's some
is too many
consistency.
people. Yeah, you can't
There's
control
some
it at that point.
consistency there. Yeah.
You can't control it. Like, if you get caught at that point, you got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 400
Yeah.
people. 400
Yeah.
people.
400 people.
That's
Yeah.
insane. I
That's
can't even imagine. I can't imagine 400 people in front of me. Little. That's so many people, bro. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck? That's
yeah.
insane.
So that was one thing that kind of was surprising to this year's, but also personal in my life. I would say
Yeah.
getting to go to Uganda with the national team was something, you know. About
Yeah.
I just believe it's a privilege to do that with the young guys out here.
Oh
Um,
yeah. You big time anyway, so that's light work.
you
That's
just
light
don't
work. That's light work.
you don't have to
It's
do
true though. It's true though. It's
that.
true though. Hey, it's true though.
This
That's
guy,
light work.
this guy. So like, yeah, that was part of it. But also, um, I think traveling to Cameroon too, adding skills to my arsenal on just
Yeah.
how to go about things. Maybe the approach,
Yeah.
networking is something that I think I liked.
Yeah.
Um, I've hosted the 3-on-3 event like was last week.
Yeah.
Successful. It was tiring. I think I had a tough week, but it was all
Yeah.
worth it. And I just believe where am I right now? I'm at the point whereby I can say my 2025, if God graces me life and time
Yeah.
there is, I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to have a beautiful year. So
Yeah.
I'd say it's good to see how far I've grown personally, but also how far my thing, as what I always do, grew with the people who have come in, helping out, and just making sure we have an amazing year next year.
Oh
First
yeah.
year with in the basketball Dar es Salaam League.
It's not finished though, is it?
Imagine, like the finals are still on until now.
Yeah.
That's
Not finished.
that's
That's
that's the
crazy.
the longest tenure of league ever. Like, but again, they should be done. They should be done by, if not today, then tomorrow.
Oh,
If
okay. So they're
if
finishing
because
soon.
because the leading team is up to 2-0. They only need
Yeah.
one more game to secure the win. So I
Okay.
mean,
So it's
yeah,
it's. I
definitely.
mean, I think there was more focus on like the NBL and stuff. But
Oh yeah,
anyway,
oh
I
yeah.
get
But
that.
also it's like us getting that trip out of there in Zanzibar was amazing too.
Oh
You know,
yeah, that was
yeah,
necessary for sure. Those trips are needed for sure, man. I feel like
yeah,
they're
yeah,
good for you. They're good for the soul. Where it's just a time where you can just kick back with the boys, just kind of chill
yeah.
out a little bit. It
Exactly.
was great, man. Like, I had a wonderful time.
Yeah. So I'll say that's how my year ended. I'll reflect it as just on a personal level. I've been able to understand more like human being interactions. I've gotten to a point whereby I value that, and also I'm trying to my best to understand that part. You know,
Yeah,
and I just think seeing how you can build something and let it work for you. You know,
yeah,
and not necessarily have to be there all the time. Like, and that's strictly to my business and stuff. Is like just I've just gotten to a point where I want to value systems that can help me out run my shit even if I'm not there. And that's
yeah.
where I think I am at right now. Is like, how can I best possibly get things up and running without me being there and still things are working visually. So I
Yeah,
think that's
I think that's important too, actually. I think that's
yeah,
it should be getting to a point where like the business is becoming self-sustainable. And in
yeah,
terms of reflections, I think that's great. Obviously,
yeah,
2025 is gonna be we're leading up to I think a good year then, hey?
yeah,
I
for
could say
sure,
so.
for sure. Yeah.
Um,
Tell me one thing I really don't know about that you want to reflect on. I don't know. Maybe you're proud of or you're happy about, like, or maybe it's an achievement you've had this year. You know.
I had this conversation with Liaka the other day,
Yeah.
where we were talking about like just the last couple of months, from at least from when I got back to Kamloops, over the break, or even just like my whole year, really. I feel like it was just everything being thrown at me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
early in the year when I felt like I was starting with some traction, I got the injury, and then that sidelined me for like the next 4 months, right? So then it was like, I got to deal with that. And then there was so many things going on with me having to go back home. And obviously it was great, right? But I think, um, with coming back, I went through so much stuff. I told you about that. Um,
Yeah.
I think I got to a time where like it was like mid-November last month where I was like, wow, like I could actually like sit and think and be like I feel like I needed that just for like a growth thing, right? Where it was like, even though they were all shitty and they were all like, you could look back and they were like, oh my God, they were very difficult. But I think I needed all of those things to grow, right? And when I sit back now and I have these conversations and I look at the people that are around me, the things that I have, the things that I continue to do. Um, it's taught me that first of all I got to be very grateful, right? And we've talked about this a lot, but that's something that I'm constantly reminded of again and again, where it's like it's the world is so unpredictable. There's so much shit going on, right? There's so much shit that you can't even control,
Yeah.
so it's first of all, just sit down, take a breath, and just be grateful for being here,
Yeah.
being able to do what you do. If it's something that you're pursuing, you're able to do that, you're able to put that work in
Yeah.
constantly. And the other thing I think that's been really big for me this year is um it's just about like locking in. And I feel like I've come to understand what locking in really means, because I mean I say it a lot, right? And we throw it around a lot. I'm like, yeah, lock
Lock in,
in.
lock in, lock
Yeah, I'm
in,
like,
lock
yeah,
in.
lock in. But like it's like what does it really mean? Or like what am I really trying to say? And like I think I've been learning, sometimes it's about the main thing I think it's about is about being consistent, but also being adaptable with how you're consistent. You know, being consistent doesn't mean you have to do the same thing over and over and over again. It
There you
just
go.
means that you gotta show up every day. You know
There
what
you
I
go.
mean? You gotta
There you
show up
go.
every single day, and it doesn't have to be the exact same thing you're doing, but the
There
mere
you
fact that
go.
you're showing up and you're putting that work
There you
constantly,
go.
that it's something that's been big for me, and it's something that I'm like, it's I'm like, damn, if I really keep on this same energy,
Yeah.
who knows what it's going to open for me, because
That's
it's feeling like that. It's feeling like that.
that.
It's like this is crazy. I saw Grady Dick post, he posted this recently. He was like, I'm so locked in, they're going to start saying free me. And I was like, oh, that's so
That's tough.
that's
That's
so
tough.
tough, bro. That's so tough, bro. I was like, damn, I I see you, but it's like that. It's like you're
Yeah,
really just so focused on what you're doing every single day, and it's about being here every single day.
yeah,
Not about being
yeah,
tomorrow, not about being a
yeah,
month from now. It's about being here right now and doing
yeah,
what you can right now.
yeah.
So those are things that I've been really thankful for sure. Um, and yeah,
Nice.
it's the end of the year, man. Shit, you know, time does be going by really fucking fast. That's also another thing, bro. Holy shit. We started this
Yeah.
shit like a year ago, bro. We're
Oh
here
yeah.
season 2, like
Yeah.
doing all of this. It's Christmas again. You know what I'm saying? Where did the
True.
year go? You know, it
That's
was
true.
January like a second ago, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's so
That's
crazy.
true.
But hey
That's
man,
true.
you gotta be in the moment for it to not feel like it's going too fast as well.
Yeah.
It's
And
also
again,
very
I think, you know, we the reason why we've seen this thing like a year passing by quick is
yeah.
because you're actually doing something. Understand? Like if you're
Yeah.
not doing
Yeah.
something, like literally,
Yeah.
let's say you're during the day, if you're just sitting by, standing, you're like, when can the time end? You know,
Yeah.
what is it so long right now? But
No,
if you're
yeah.
constantly on to something, you're like,
On your
shit, I
move,
gotta
you're
do
doing
1, 2,
shit,
3,
yeah.
and 4. But so like time is squeezed, every single hour is important. Now you come to realize, shit, I have no time to do this. Because you're busy doing something. So that's good. You know,
Yeah.
at
Nah,
least
for
there's
real.
something you're doing that keeps you that busy to a point whereby you see time passing by that quick. So if you're
That's
just
true.
alone, it's just doing nothing,
Yeah.
this year would have been so long for you. So,
Yeah.
but it's just because there are things that you've put yourself into,
Yeah.
and that's why time keeps on passing by. You know. So jana ilikuwa ni uhuru, sikukuu ya uhuru, Independence Day. That's 9th December 1961.
Crazy.
It's right here.
So how many years of independence do we have? Yeah.
Tell me
Quick math.
about it.
Quick math.
I would say, is it 65? Wait,
It's
65?
63. 63.
63?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
61
63.
to
63.
2024.
63. Yeah,
Yeah.
63.
63 years. Crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
think I gotta ask you before we get into everything. What does it mean to you? I think for in terms of Tanzania.
Ah,
Let's, yeah, let's put it
you
in
know,
that perspective. What does Tanzania mean to you?
we become a
If you-
Gen Z.
Mm. Gen Z, both of us Gen Z is here, no cap. Gen Z what is this hapa, you know?
Um,
Mhm. We're
Uhuru,
about Gen
man. Like
Z.
I never got to
Mm.
deep in it a lot before school. You know, like I mean after
Yeah,
school. You know, or
yeah,
before school. So thinking about it right now, meaning Uhuru means just the free will to exercise kitu ambacho nakisikia ambacho hakina madhara kwa society, you know?
yeah,
And
yeah,
I think just from the fact that when you're denied that freedom, there's a certain things that zinakufa within self that
yeah,
you cannot express them, you understand?
yeah,
And us having that as a country, that means those all ideas, those all expressions that we wanted to do, to feel, you know, they're being all it's within our control to do them, you know.
yeah,
And
yeah,
to me, not that to say kwamba I'm a historian kuweza kujua exactly how the situation was, but all
mm,
I can say ni kwamba just having that total control, it's something of a human right, and it's
yeah.
something that empowers somebody when they have it, you know.
That's true, and I
And
think
and,
it's
and
quite underrated too. Actually, as you're talking
exactly,
about it, like it's
exactly,
we don't really realize how important it is for us to
yeah,
be able to freely able to express that, right?
yeah,
Because like I think so many ideas, so many different people with so many different ideas. Because like now as a country, we've been able to do so much more. We've been able to
yeah,
produce so much more, like in terms of the art that we produce.
yeah,
You know, it's like it's we've gotten a chance to do that as a result
yeah,
of all of that. So it's something we gotta be thankful for too. You know.
yeah. That's true. So I mean, I just think it's the same thing with let's say when you're 18 and above, and now you can drive that car, you can have the license. You
Yeah,
understand? Like
yeah,
there's it's to test out who you really are as a human
yeah,
being, as a person, and the only
yeah.
way you can express that is if you have that freedom to just do that.
Yeah,
Understand?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's, as well, that's something I think we're also starting to make really good progress in, is we're starting to become so much more recognized because we're having so many more people express themselves and express what, being Tanzanian is all about, right?
Yeah.
uh, things like this platform, um, the people that leave the country, the people that are there that are producing culture, because that's what it is. We're still producing culture the more we grow.
Yeah.
Right. And we get to get recognized as a result, bringing in,
True.
you know, more recognition. More recognition is always great. They always say any publicity is good publicity. I don't know.
Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, man, I think it's important as well. It's just that freedom of expression. I think in a world that's so turbulent nowadays, I think it's nice to be able to have, it's like a little, comfort to have, that you can always you can always end up doing whatever you want at the end of the day, even though it's not too, you don't get too many options, but you know what I'm saying. Like, things are
That's true.
better now. Things are better,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, to
Yeah. It's
summarize.
crazy. It's crazy. It's 63 years, man. Like, shout outs to Molin Muller,
Yeah,
and
maybe we should have had a real veteran come through, you know, say
talk to us
some
about it
yeah,
and
say
educate
some,
us about it. I think that
yes,
that would have
sir.
been good. I
Yes, sir.
mean,
I
we
agree.
definitely
I agree.
maybe we could just also do some research and just let people know about it. Because I don't think our generation takes time to deepen it, like what
That's
as a
true.
world mean. It looks good to
That's true.
post, Kwamba, I'm Tanzania,
Yeah, Happy
but
Independence
if you
Day,
really
but
go deeper and ask, like, do you understand what this means to us? I mean,
yeah,
that's where unaanza kuangalia, okay, huyu anaelewa, huyu haelewi, and
yeah, you
it's quite
know,
tricky.
yeah, it's true. It's true for real. Kind of reminds
Yeah,
me of when we were in Zanzibar and we went to what's it called?
yeah,
The slave holding. You remember that in the church? Um,
yeah, yeah.
that was it puts you kind of full circle for a second too. It was
Oh
like,
yeah,
damn,
oh
this isn't too far away. This happened
yeah,
recently. So you all should know, this is what, and it's good to learn that about the country, right?
yeah.
So for all the Tanzanians watching this, so kwamba unajua tu una post Independence Day, umeona Nyerere pale ameshikilia ile ule uhuru
Freedom
nani
touch,
unaitwa
freedom,
nini?
freedom touch, the freedom touch.
Ameshikilia tu pale, unachukua picha una post. Ujue hata ni nini? You know what I mean? Like, as much as we're talking right now, we're making these jokes. I say we gotta take the time out to,
Yeah,
try learn a bit about our history, because watafuta, I'm not
that's
gonna lie
true.
to you, watafuta kweli, afu utashangaa what hatujui,
Ni kweli,
afu
ni
sasa
kweli.
tunafanyaje sasa,
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah, and again, like it doesn't take you. Just understand it first. Like at least let's say, because I've seen a lot of people like Yana on a post, hey Phineas, why don't you also make a post about this? I mean, can we deepen it? Can we put something that can at least let people know, educate people about what Uhuru was and Uhuru is, and what does it mean to us? I think that's what should be more of on that day. Kwamba,
Yeah,
people should learn about what this freedom means, not
yeah,
only just post things here and there.
yeah,
Some mwisho
yeah,
siku, it's like it's just another poster, you know.
yeah,
Like we're so
yeah.
used
It's
to all the events, tengeneza
literally,
picha, tuma, tengeneza poster,
literally,
tuma. Lakini
literally.
it loses, another meaning of what actually the event is. And once you start deepening what the event is, you come to realize, oh shit, it's more than the poster. It's more than the poster, and I gotta understand that part.
That's true. I mean, as you're saying that, it makes me think about too. Like, that goes with, like, we consume so much content on social media. It's like to the
Yeah,
point where sometimes you just look at things
you're numb.
and
You're numb to that. You're
yeah, you're
numb to the
not. You
information.
know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean?
like
There's so much
right?
information. There's so much
Yeah,
information. Just like, oh, scroll, my brother.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just keep going. Like, and that's why, so many people make these memes about like brain rot, because it's like we're at a point where we're not even deep in like all the information that we're getting. It's so much. So like,
That's true.
if for something like this, that's very important. I mean, especially if you're proud to be Tanzanian, right?
Yeah,
I think we can take the time to just learn a little bit about it, you know? I mean,
that's true.
we should have learned about it in school. Kama kweli ulisoma, ulipitia shule ya msingi. Shule ya msingi walikuwa wanatufundisha kweli. You know? Watoto wa international, nyie na wasiwasi na nyie.
They know more of Abraham Lincoln than
Hey, you know
yeah.
Queen Elizabeth a little bit too much. Hatumjui Nyerere alifanyaje TZ.
Au muuza mtu kwamba Nyerere amezaliwa wapi? Ajui.
Unaona? Hivi Nyerere
Dude.
amezaliwa wapi? Hey. Honestly, if you tell me, I would remember, but I think I do. You know what I mean? I know he was born like 1922 or something. Shit,
Yeah.
don't play with me. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like I know when that nigga was born. Hey, you know,
Oh my God. Yeah, amezaliwa Butiama. I hope I'm right. Yeah, it's in Mara.
Oh damn.
Look it up. Look it up.
Let me see here.
You know what's funny though? Here's one thing that a lot of people don't know about, right?
Yeah.
One of Nyerere's son. I don't remember his name.
You see what we're doing here? We're teaching the people.
Yeah, one of Nyerere's son. He's I think he's a regional commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
That guy is so funny. That guy is so funny. Just Google Nyerere's son, regional commissioner. Like that guy is so.
Did you know that nigga died in the UK, bro? The nigga went to England to die. Nigga said, I'm too good for Tanzania now. Nigga said, I'm too good for this shit, bro. Now I'm playing. Okay, let's see jokes with Nyerere.
But yeah, like one of the earliest son is very, very funny. As a regional commissioner,
What's
he's
his
like
name? Makongoro.
Yeah, Makongoro.
I see.
We'll put up a clip of him, and then you hear him say that, "Hey, if you think I'm hardworking, if you think I'm this committed man, focused man, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm known for my like I'm known for my foolishness." That's what he said. He's like,
way to respect it though. You know, he's keeping it a buck.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, he's having his best life, man. Like that brother, I don't know. When I saw his clip, I was dying. Like it's funny as hell. But again, just come to think of like, oh wow, I didn't know Nyerere had a son who was a regional commissioner, and until then I was like, oh, damn. But again, that's a little bit of history. Nyerere was born in Butiama, and that's where he's buried, and that's where there's always a place where you can go and visit in Butiama Mara, and you know that's and see his grave and all that. Yeah, it's good that you remembered when he was born too. That's crazy.
Of course.
It's crazy how you pulled that up. I hope I don't see chat on the side. I hope chat is not there.
No. Of course, it's 1922 as well. I just seen it right now. I was like,
October.
No. It's actually April. He died in October.
No, I'm saying that when he was born.
No, he's born in April.
He's born in April? He died in October, right?
That's why Nyerere Day is in October. That's the day he died.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for helping each other.
Sure. You know, I learned something from you.
You know,
exactly. I learned from you, lesson from me. We keep it going, bro.
But again, I mean, yeah, it's good to have encapsulated this whole thing, like encapsulated this thing into like helping people understand about Tanzania, you know. And I hope people really know kwamba before Tanzania there was Tanganyika and Zanzibar, and the two came together to form Tanzania. I hope you guys know about that.
What year did that happen?
That's the Union Day, 1964, April.
Yes,
26th of April, 1964. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy.
Yes, sir. Don't play with the boy, bro. He knows his shit.
Yeah, man. I remember a picture of Nyerere having two I don't know what are those, but like muyus.
Yeah.
and then he's mixing sand.
Is the perfect. What's the word for it in English, Cordy?
I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, I remember that picture perfectly. And yeah, man, go learn some history about your country, man. We know so much about America, know so much about China, other countries. You gotta know about a little bit of a country, man, and just be proud about it. And you know, it shouldn't end from just having a flag. Like, don't put up all the cool stuff and then you just don't know the history about your country. Because at the end of the day, we should seek, we're all ambassadors of our countries everywhere we go. So at least let them not know only about the national parks, the beautiful mountains. Let them know about the history a little bit, and they'll get to appreciate you more from how you come from, where you came from, and where you are right now, and what you guys are doing right now. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's important.
To me personally, I think I've exhausted what I wanted to say today. And just keep it that way. I don't know about you.
I think that would be a perfect way to end it too, you know. Happy Independence Day. We recorded this a day after, y'all. So, you know, happy Independence Day. Just remember what it means to, you know, be Tanzanian, but more importantly, you know, being human. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people close to you. And, hey, enjoy the holidays, man. Happy holidays. Happy holidays! You see the reindeer thing going on.
Hey, what are you doing for Christmas? You traveling somewhere? Is there any place you wanna go?
You know, you're gonna see if you're gonna see it, but you know how it is. We'll speak too much on that.
All right, man. All right. I mean, it's been a blessing. Hope maybe we can fit in one more episode before the year ends. That'll be good. And then let the holidays take over. I personally, in my side, I'm so excited. Like, I'm at this point of my life, I'm this point of the year, and I'm feeling super motivated and inspired for next year. And I can't wait to what next year has in store for me and everybody I care about, including you too. You know?
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think next year's gonna be a fun one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm pretty excited, man. But you know, keep building little by little every day. I think next year's gonna turn out real good. So I'm excited for it too, man.
All right. Without further ado, y'all, Asanteni sana for tuning in. I hope today to more surprise kidogo with the history knowledge about our country.
Yeah, you know, sunlight. Usiona tu tunaongea basketball every day, you know. We understand what's happening too. You feel like we get what's going on. Hey man, but you know, apart from all that, I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, really appreciate y'all. You know, we say that a lot, but it's true. We appreciate you, the viewer. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, till next time, y'all. Peace.